welcome to another episode of Beyond the Veil Book Club. My name is Eric. I'm your host for today. These are my lovely co-hosts.
Hi, my name's Erin.
Hey everyone, my name is Byron.
And I'm Mackenzie.
And today we're going to be talking about Children of the Skies, Book 1, Destiny. So, my question for you guys. We know that after reading the book, a big wave hit Earth. So, with that wave, a new species came to be. So, do you think with this new species on Earth, is there going to be a divide amongst them and humans? What do you guys think?
I think there's definitely going to be a divide. It definitely is. It's pretty evident after the wave hit, and people obtained these new powers or these new abilities. It started to raise questions. Who are these people? Why do they have these powers? Why do they have these new abilities? And so it's raising questions amongst society, amongst the community. And even with the government trying to form an alliance to kind of get all of these people who have these powers together and to form this group, is definitely evident that there's going to be some type of a divide. I don't think we know what the divide is going to be yet, but I definitely think there is one.
Yeah, and I think people are just naturally scared of the unknown, what they don't know.
Yeah.
Ever since this wave hit, the Earth, these species gained an amount of power that no one really knows what that is.
They don't even know what it is.
Right. Yeah. Some species powers can be catastrophic. Some species powers can be minute. The whole thing is humans don't know what's going on or what these species are capable of. So I definitely think that's going to cause a divide. But I also think there's going to be humans are going to be unified because now that they can see these species as a common enemy. Yeah. So although there's different cultures among the world, I feel like now all these cultures and religious backgrounds will all come together because if they see these species as a threat, now they're the common enemy and
they have no choice but to come together.
Right, they have no choice
but
to
to
come
together. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It would be terrifying to have a whole new species of people that are just like us, that with this power, I mean, you don't know what people do when they get something like that, in like a power trip, or like how your character is going to change when you have this ability to do, I mean, we don't even know what everybody can do. So I think that in itself is pretty terrifying.
Yeah. Going back to you, like about the government, do you think that the government would, try to capture them and try to experiment with them, or maybe use them as a weapon, as like a secret weapon if they go to war with anybody, or might use them for good to where, maybe we can help the world become a better place,
Yeah, that's actually a good question. At this point, I don't really know what the government's intentions are with bringing them together. I definitely feel that, they do have something up their sleeve.
I feel like they always try to benefit themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes, always, people always try to benefit.
Yeah.
Whatever's best for them.
Right. Yeah.
Well, then who's going to control it? Like, how you can have a regular person controlling these other people with power? Like, there's got to be some sort of shift in there. Like, maybe all the people with the powers will be the government because they have the most control. I don't. Yeah. It's really.
That might be. That's an interesting point. Yeah. They might take over the world, or they just might want to just blend in to where I don't want to be looked at as different. I just want to be the same person I was, Yeah. And they, obviously they had no choice. They were just given these abilities, these powers, and they just don't know what to do. They can either run with it and do something with it, or they can just be like, I just want to keep it a secret. I just want to be who I was.
Yeah, and I think it's evident throughout the scenes in the book that the people who've gained these powers and these abilities, they're struggling to have that balance where, they're balancing the use of their powers and their abilities, and they're trying to balance, remaining the same person that they were before. And so I think that's something that a lot of the characters are struggling with in the book. How do I balance,
Yeah, because with great power comes great responsibility.
True.
I think they feel this responsibility to be able to protect since they do have this power. But I feel like true intentions come out, people's characters come out, who you were prior to being this species is just going to be just transform and come out as well. If you were an evil type of person or character prior, then now you have this power and now you can do what you always wanted to do.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I definitely think that a lot of the powers that these characters are getting after the wave hits, I definitely think it has something to do with who they were prior to this wave hitting.
Well, how do you even know who has? I mean, between you and me, like, how do you tell who's got these powers unless you're like showing them? You know what I mean? So that's pretty scary too.
Yeah, that is scary too, because you just don't know what people are capable of. So do you think that everybody's going to be more cautious of people around? Are they going to be like, well, I don't want to be social anymore because I don't know what you're capable of. Because there's something new out there, and that could definitely be a big problem. And that can divide, the world. You don't know how far the wave actually, we don't know how many people it affected. We just don't know. And we won't know until maybe years, or we might not even never know.
Or the next book.
I'm guessing we might know a little more.
Right.
So I guess that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for all your insight.
No problem.
So please, guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. Also visit our website, www.beyondtheveilbookclub.com. And please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Sky. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
See you later.